funny thing is my kneeboard is showing stuff from the last mission we did on Burning Skies.
Wow, they only just get airborne before the end of the runway.
Yeah, well, they're taking off on the short runway. The other runway's 1,000 feet longer.
From your dynamic kneeboard builder?
No, it's. I guess they have them included in Burning Skies because it's Burning Sky stuff. I never added it, but it's there.
Yeah, I've got stuff from Burning Skies too, but it's the page that's generated by dynamic or by kneeboard builder.
Yeah. Man, they just keep coming and coming and coming. I'm going to go ahead and, well, walk into position. That way we can get out in front of the other guys. Unless you guys want to wait for them to take off first.
Up to you.
Don't forget to set your altimeter 299 or 2. Is everyone ready? Ready to go?
2's good. A little cold.
I was just going to taxi up here to the end of the runway.
What's our current altitude? Because the numbers are too small for me to read on my altimeter.
165-ish.
All the bombers are gone.
How's everyone's temps looking?
I've still got some
For the fight.
to do.
Okay, well, we can wait. It worked out fine last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up to 35.
I mean, we'll have no problem catching them before they get over there in the dangerous area anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. Even if we're late, we're going to catch them so quickly. My coolant tip's coming up.
Mustangs are rolling.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm going to line up here, but we'll wait for them to go.
Oh, that was another thing, Buzz. When you get up, once you get on the runway, pull up a little more, and then let me and Mappers get behind you before you take off.
Okay, you didn't have enough room?
You took off 4 Mappers if you get on the runway.
Okay. Anyone remember what the wingspan is for a 109 and a 190?
32 feet.
Like 30 to 35 feet.
Yeah, I usually set it to 35.
32. That's what Chuck's guide says.
Okay, that's easy.
I was reviewing it at work today.
I think he's the last one. Nope, there's one
Yeah,
more.
one more.
Fort 1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 1. Fort 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff. Fort 1-2. Clear to taxi to runway 1. Fort 1-1. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QSE 29.75.
How much room you guys need?
That'll be good where you are.
Fort 1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 1. Fort 1-2. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Except for I just smoked right by you.
Oh, I think we'll be okay.
1-2. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QSE 29.75.
There, how's that?
That'll work.
You want to do formation?
Unable to clear for takeoff.
Yeah, it worked out okay last time.
Okay. I'm usually very slow and smooth going up to full power.
All right, we're all set.
Okay, so in 3 and 4, okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Falls good.
3's good.
Okay, first element, let's run them up.
Two set.
Okay, brakes off, and 3, 2, 1, now.
4, go and run it up.
Falls set.
And let go.
Falls rolling.
Fort 1-2. Clear to taxi to runway 1.
And cutting power to max continuous.
You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QSE 29.75.
Falls wheels up.
Chevy 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
And once we get up to a little over 200, we'll go ahead and pull our power.
You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QSE 29.75.
You can see the bombers way out there, I think. And I'm pulling our power back to about 40.
You said 40?
Yep, 40 by 27.
And when I try and open my radiator, DCS often loses focus. It's a nightmare.
And push channel B.
2.
3.
Fall.
And don't forget your ram air. Oh, I picked up a lot of speed here. I'm gonna pull power back to about 38. Ford's coming up to our 2 o'clock. And we'll make a left turn here. We'll hold here, 178 left turns Ford until they're caught up.
Speed 1.
210.
What formation you want us in?
We can go balanced. Let's see. Do we want to do? Let's do right heavy. And I picked up speed, and we're going to go ahead and start making our left turn here shortly. Is this cruise climb good enough for you, Mappers?
It's okay. I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up, but I'll be alright. Once we get higher and it gets cooler, my engine will be much better.
Okay.
It doesn't help that I'm on the outside of the turn.
You playing that?
You're really trying to work me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, he did call balance, so you could go left of the turn.
He said right heavy.
Yeah, but cruise balanced right heavy. In cruise, you're free to shift sides when needed to maintain.
Yeah, remember, you can maneuver within the cone of your wingman, or your wing lead, and then your wing lead can maneuver within my cone.
Well, now I'm passing you all anyway, so.
Yeah, this was more leisurely and gives us a chance to sneak up on them a little better. I'm going to go ahead and pull RPM back to cruise.
What's that?
We're at 3624. I don't think we're going to have a problem catching the bombers. Where'd the other flight of escorts go?
I don't see them.
Yeah, they might be right on top of the bombers. Let's go ahead and fence here and make sure everything works.
2.
Wait.
4.
Okay, one's fenced. One's fenced about 180 gallons.
180.
fenced
No,
again?
about
No
180.
idea.
60, 70 plus 150, 158.
And 2's about 145.
Dodge 1, pushing from
We're about to run over this formation here.
I got him. We'll give him pretty show. And then we're going to come out to the left.
I've just underrun you.
And then we'll pull up into a 200 knot climb.
Back in position.
Dodge 1, passing waypoint 3 at 15,000.
Okay, and we'll zigzag back to the right.
T2.
I've fallen way behind. I'm catching back up. Somehow I'm just falling further behind.
We're gonna come back to the left. Check your manifold pressure. We're probably dropping off as we're getting close to the ceiling.
Have you switched into high?
Not yet, but I should hear any second.
I'm just wondering how you're walking from me.
I'm at 24 by 36. And I'm wide open throttle.
Why are you walking away then?
I'm doing 200 knots.
I can't keep that climb at 200 knots.
Did you open your ram air?
Excuse me?
Did you open your ram air?
Yeah, it's open.
I'm just waiting for this puppy to kick over.
I've got super charge now.
I don't.
Inferior US engineering.
Yeah, different tolerances.
Well, we do have a British engine.
Yep.
The Mustang was actually made for the British.
Yep, they didn't want it.
Yeah, they wouldn't buy it.
I see the other Mustang escorts now.
Just don't understand.
I should kick over here soon.
Is your fuel mixture set right?
Make sure you're in run and not. Yep, mine just kicked over.
You
by
called
the
it?
way.
Yep.
By the way, I just kicked over at 17.2.
Yeah, my superchargers came on.
So I'm pulling it back and I'm gonna stay up here.
Sitting here fouling plugs.
Yeah, and coming back to the right. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull back to 30 by 22.
Yeah, I made that mistake before, Roach.
I need to map that to something because the startup sequence, there's too many things to.
Yeah, it takes me both hands to start the frame. I use starter buttons on my throttle, and then I use the pinky three-way for the ignition, or for the mixture.
Easy, Mappers.
Mappers is trying to kill us.
I'm above you, Mappers.
Okay. I peeled off low because yeah, couldn't match speed properly.
Yeah, I'm 30 by 22.
Well, I'm catching up now that I'm running right.
No, but you're not running all rich.
Why do you guys have the invasion stripes on the bottom but not on the top?
Well, we don't fly over upside down.
Yeah, nobody's above us. You British people are always down below doing your turning.
Yeah, where the fight
Nice.
is.
Somebody's got to supervise.
I'm cutting back.
You'd think that they'd have some sort of warning about that supercharger.
Yeah, it just kicks in and
Like
jerks
you're
the whole
about to
plane.
get 30 inches.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yo.
Giggity. I'm stopping here at 18. They're could have been a joke in that.
We're all far too mature for that.
Yeah.
Oh, two's underrun.
Sorry. My lead skills, my flying skills in this thing still need a little work. I turned off the labels because I'm cool like that. I reserve the right to turn them back on when shit gets real.
I've got them off.
Makes for prettier shots.
Say airspeed.
Airspeed is 220. There you go. No, I don't see the bombers anymore. I must be right on top of them. Yep, there they are. Just purring along. Well, on the plus side, we can't see any of the baddies on the map. It's good. It's set to fog of war, I think. I'm going to cut right here about 60 degrees.
3.
You're 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
He was
It hasn't been
for
that
me.
long of a flight.
Dyslexic.
And we're in a cloud for me.
Yeah, me
We're coming
too.
right to a cloud for me.
We're just leaving the cloud now. For me.
We can come down a little lower. I'm going to bring us down about 500 feet.
And two's finally rejoined.
Welcome back, too. I cannot get this thing to trim. Okay, we're going to come back left. Probably about 80 degrees. Putting you below the clouds.
It is for me.
Yeah, I'm right at the base.
Okay, we'll come down a little bit lower. I don't want to get too much lower because then we'll kick out our supercharger.
Mine kicked out.
I'm okay with this altitude. Oh, yep, I just kicked out too.
I'm at 16.7. Oh yeah, I kicked out as well. Yep. So we can either go above the clouds or stay down here. Are you all running out of the clouds, wide open in front of you?
Yeah, there's one more cloud, and then there's nothing else till France.
We come from France.
Yeah, my clouds are clear. I wish it would sync, make it like they're so synced.
Yep, no more clouds for me.
I got one to my 9, but that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'm
went
gonna sky down.
went to super, or stage 2. Sorry, I can't keep this thing level. I don't know why, but I cannot trim it to save my life.
You know about how far inland Con is? It's only like 20 miles, right? 40 miles?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
20
it's not
miles.
far.
Yeah, it's not far.
They'll be starting their bombing run as soon as they go feet dry. Okay, we're getting close, so make sure all your lights and all your goodies are off. Make sure you actually are fenced and your weapons work.
Three's good.
2's good.
4's good. 4's falling behind quite a bit.
Well, we can't go much slower unless we throw an anchor out.
What's your speed reading now?
My speed? Right now I'm holding about 240 to 250, 30 inches of manifold pressure, and 22 inches, or 2200 RPM.
Is that miles an hour or not?
Miles per hour.
Okay. I'm doing 280, I don't know how I'm falling behind.
If I would have been had time and creative, I would have had the interceptors on from a random location. That's still easy to do. Just didn't get to it.
We can work it in future missions.
I'm passing you guys.
Oh yeah, I plan on adding to it a little bit of stuff and whatnot. Not just bomber escort, but other things. I just
Okay, I
wanted
see it.
to.
Dead ahead.
Are you
Yep,
using
I got 'em.
labels? Oh yeah, like
Yeah, I've got labels on.
Oh, I don't have labels.
You zoom in dead ahead, you can see them.
yep. They're coming from high.
four,
Okay,
four,
okay.
four,
Let's bring
five.
the
Come.
let's bring power up. And let's go get them.
Looks like the
Okay,
maybe
we
6.
got, looks like 6. We got a low one coming in.
Yeah, I see the guy low or diving.
Go for the high one.
Let's go for the 3, 4, 3. Take your element, go get that low one.
Clear.
And then 2, you'll come with me.
2.
Let's blow past and come around behind them. See who turns, if anybody. I just kicked out a freaking supercharger.
Yeah, so did I.
It's okay, they're not coming for us yet.
They're not engaging. We got one more.
Yep. Let's go get him. Make sure our 6 is clear.
Oh man, he's done a job on that.
Oh, he's going
Yeah,
way
he's
above
dropping
us.
us.
I'm at 18 and my supercharger hasn't kicked in. There it
Oh,
goes.
there's mine. Need to map that key.
Okay, he's turning.
I just died. My pilot just died.
Looks like we lost some bombers.
Yeah.
You still with
Holy
me, Jill?
shit. Yep.
Yeah, what a nut roll. Okay, let's go get this loner here to the right.
2.
Well, he's playing the 190 game.
It's going vertical.
Is there anyone with the bombers?
No, at the moment they look clear. There's 4 of them left.
4 bombers? Okay.
Yeah, 4 bombers left.
I got someone on my 6. Who's that?
That's 2.
Okay.
Wow, there's a lot of parachutes in the air.
Yeah, there is.
Because we lost a lot of bombers.
Alright, 3 splash mod, I'm rejoining the fight. Are there any bombers left?
Yeah.
Somebody firing right now?
Yeah, that's 1.
Oh, I hit him. Fuck me.
You got him.
Alright, 2, you're 1, I'm 2.
And you're coming around on my left right now?
Yep.
Okay.
You got 1 below you.
I see him.
Well, that really bites. When I went to shoot and talk at the same time, my trigger got stuck, so it distracted me. Well, that's not cool.
Oh, that water's disoriented. Oh, he's down.
He's down.
That's what I get for it. I'm gonna try something stupid.
Coming right, engaging that furthest one. He's got 2 on him already.
I think that's the last one left. It's a whole lot of shoots out.
I'm a glider. Whee!
Yeah, we're gonna be head on with this guy, and I'm gonna let him go by.
2.
Oh no, he's going away.
You die too, Mappers?
Yeah. Straight away. My pilot got killed straight away.
It sounds like somebody picked him in the head on.
I had a midair.
Oh shit, I'm gonna cause an accident here. With a friendly.
Did you break off? One did you break off, or are you still on him?
Nope, I'm on him. Marksmanship sucks on him.
You say lead him down towards me. I have ammo still.
Are you still up?
I'm gliding. I'm a glider. I ended up in an inverted. I was in inverted spin, but I got out.
Got some hits.
Oh, I have no engine.
He's toasty.
All right, sky's clear.
All right, where's our bombers?
30 miles.
You mean
south.
you mean our bomber?
Is there only one left?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Am rolling out, heading 320.
I'm about to ditch it in the water.
Is that you on the right there, Snap?
Yeah, I was slowing down.
Alrighty, how's your fuel?
I got plenty.
Should we go back and escort our bomber?
Yeah, might as well take it in.
Alrighty. We'll turn left and I'll...
What's your engine settings?
Coming back to cruise.
Our RPM?
24 and 36.
The bombers are approaching Cannes now.
Wait, I think I'm all discombobulated. Am I heading the wrong way?
There to our
There's
left.
a 4 ship of bombers left way. It's probably the trailing flight, so there's a bug. They'll still bomb, but you won't see the bomb bay doors open.
They're not
Yeah.
getting much flak yet.
So, Mappers and Buzz, did you get any? Buzz, you got one right, but you hit him.
Yeah, he traded.
And Roach got one. I got one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think I shot
Look at
the
all those
rudder
men
off of
floating
mine.
to the ground. Are they even descending?
Slowly.
Through the bombers?
The chutes.
No, I'm the parachutes.
Oh. Okay, bay doors are opening.
Only on one of them.
Are these the bombers that we're about to... Or is that the escort
And
flight?
bombs away.
It's gotta be the escort flight, 'cause this is the
Wait, I
ocean.
can only see the bears open on one of them. And they're off now.
Yeah, the bombers are way up there. They're the lead things. They're just over the coast.
They just hit the, no, they just dropped their bombs.
Is that off to the right?
Yeah. Buzz, do we have any targets of opportunity over here?
Yeah, not really. You talking about air to ground?
And they've got a lot of good hits.
Yeah, see, if you had the other element, they would have got them all. I don't know why they're turning to the right. Looks like they only
Giving it a
destroyed
little
one
more
building
power.
and some flak. I don't know where they're going.
Well, one, we can strafe some flak or escort them back. It's up to you. Historically, they would hit target of opportunity if there was no enemies around. But flak is flak, so it's up to you.
I'm up to give it a go.
Every stand by one. Every airfield has AAA or every airfield nearby has two AAA and 4 flags.
And that does sound kind of scary.
Yeah.
What kind of are they flak veilings?
Flak B7s, I believe they are.
88s?
Updated 88s. Yep.
What about the AAA? Are they flak veilings or just 38s or?
38s.
Okay, well,
But,
they're only
you know,
single barrels, so it's up to you.
And the real, I was going to have a second element of interceptors take off, but I decided not to for this one.
We need to figure out what range German radar work, and just have them take off from an airfield. And just have it set to a trigger as far out as German radar would reach.
Actually, where I had them launched from already was slightly further out than their radar would reach, or their mobile radars, only because it took forever for them to get to altitude.
Oh well, I thought you had to start midair.
I did, but I had originally moved the position out because I couldn't get the fighters to climb quick enough. But the position where they're spawning at right now is about 10-15 miles further than the radar should see.
See, that accounts for, historically, the Mustangs almost slightly inferior to most of the German planes, but they would be higher because they had the altitude advantage, because the Germans had to climb up. So it's up to you whether you want to have them actually do that or not.
Yeah, that was the whole point, is I didn't want to, too much time on this one. Was it fun?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I just got shot down way too quick.
Me too. Well, I rammed them.
And
You
gotta watch
get
out.
on your tail, Buzz.
You gotta watch out for those British canopies. They'll put those bullets right into you.
It was crazy. I was just following you, like before we engaged the first guy. We looped over and then we were climbing up behind him, and somebody just got me straight away. I hadn't even fired around.
It had to have been a stray bullet, because there was nobody else going head to head with us.
I know, I don't know where it came from. Just suddenly I was in. Well, that's life, isn't it? Another death.
Every airfield has AAA and flak. I think I can see stuff shooting down there to the right, can't you, Snap?
I see them, but they're not shooting.
Oh, it's those labels. Well, you want to give it a go?
It's up to you.
Why not?
Looks like
Not really sure what the best way to do this is going to be, but
How you doing on gas? Oh, Macros is just like me. Never mind. What are you guys trying to do?
I'm going to try to kill something on the ground. I'm going to attack this airfield that's not surrounded by other air-to-air assets, or down-to-air assets.
I'm right with you.
That power's coming back and I'm coming down. one tipping in.
There's flag shooting. 88s.
Yeah, I see it. Off left.
I'm right with you.
See what took out the bomb.
I'm going back in.
Visual.
You happen to notice that, Mappers? What took out the box of bombers? Because they all died pretty quickly.
Good hits too. One's in.
Visual. Two's in. Good
Off
hits
left.
for you.
Visual.
Got him.
Good hits.
Yeah, I think everything on the ground you should be able to straight.
Tipping in.
Visual. Good hits.
Yep.
Two's in.
Off right. Visual.
Good hits.
Absolutely annihilated that airfield.
Yep.
Well, I only put the air defenses there just for some nice, flak. That's all.
Well, should we bug
would've-
out?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I would have put flak on all the fields and replaced them all.
You still got flat shit hitting around you though, so let's get out of here.
And I just
I'll form on you if you want.
okay. Not sure how to find my way home.
Head north. It's almost due north of the town. It's it was 178, so it's 358.
Got one to maneuver some up and down until we get out of this flat.
Oh yeah, they can adjust the elevation, huh?
As you can see, they're very, very bad at it. The bombers don't even evade.
Something just hit the water over there.
Was it a bomber?
Maybe.
Did anyone see what the box of bombers?
No.
Imagine those fighters.
Well,
The one that I was after took out several of them. I couldn't catch them to get in range. I got them eventually, but
how I organized was there were 6 planes, 2 flights of 3, and because DCS AI is stupid, I had one flight target the bombers, but he would not evade the fighters. And then I had another flight that was escorting the flight that wouldn't evade, just because they're too stupid. If I send them up to take out the bombers, even though they're targets the bombers, they will engage the fighters and just let the bombers go. Even though I literally told them attack this group, they wouldn't do it. By the way, they were all 190s, in case you didn't notice. And the 3 that I mentioned that were going to attack the bombers were carrying rockets. That's probably what took out the box. It's if he got within range and just let those rockets go and managed to get a hit.
Yeah, he took him out pretty quick.
Yeah, that was probably it.
You need me to give you some too?
I'm good for that.
So you were hanging on my tail the whole time there, Roach? You saw me collide?
Yep.
I saw it
I was
too.
only about 1,000 feet behind you.
I got on video. As soon as I came around for my loop, got me visually, hit him.
Somehow you have 2 losses, Buzz. Oh, so does Mappers.
Really?
Because when I went to fire, when I keyed my comm when I went to fire, I didn't fire, and that distracted me. And that was that split second, because that was the perfect shot. And when I realized what happened, I finally got a chance to fire, and then I hit it. But I glanced over real quick to see what the hell was going on. Lesson learned. Are you guys kind of out of the mix yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking out. Your channel.
Any feedback?
I enjoy it. I would just put in some different ground targets to hit, like our opportunity targets and whatnot. Half tracks,
Yeah, well,
trucks, and whatnot.
I didn't have a chance to populate it yet. I plan on building more to this mission, so there's an option to escort, there's an option. I basically want to have other bomber flights hitting the airfields as well. I just put this one together just to see how it goes, and it was quite fun.
Yeah, I thought it was way fun.
Yeah.
Other than dying, but that's part of the game. But I don't know if you noticed, but the fighters all got caught in the furball and just let the bombers go right on.
Well, that's what they should do, so.
But if I would have my original plan, I would have had another group take off, as the bombers got closer. But it's a good thing I didn't do that. I kind of had to balance it, what I wanted to do versus how many people I thought would show up.
Could also, randomize the number of red waves and increase the blue fighter count.
Yeah, I could always. I thought about a second element of AI, and then we would just be a third element, and then we can mop up. But it took a lot of balancing with just that AI I had, because just that 4-ship of Mustangs would chew them up. If I just had a 4-ship, and the 4-ship would just go for the bombers and ignore the fighters would of course kill them. And then I wanted it to be at least a little bit of a mix. And every time I played it through without humans, there was typically 1 to 2 bombers lost and 1 to 2 P-51s lost. So somehow, I think it's got a lucky shot with the rockets.
It was that one guy. I was behind him the whole time. You'll see on my recording once we land and I put it up. I've been streaming it to YouTube and saving it on there, so it'll be
nice.
up as soon as we land. You'll be able to see what
Well,
happened.
that's good that you streamed. It's good that you streamed it and you didn't die. I recorded it, but I didn't stream it yet.
Yeah, I've recorded as well.
I recorded it, but the frame rate's all crap.
Yeah, I'm sorry you went out right away.
But such is life, ain't it?
Yeah.
Do about it.
45 minutes of boredom followed by a few seconds of sheer terror, right?
It could have been any of us.
It wasn't even terror, because I didn't know that anyone was on me. I was really oblivious.
I'm pretty sure it was
died.
I'm pretty sure it was a stray bullet. I mean, there was nobody else around except for that one guy since we went low.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bomber that got you.
We were looping, and as we came up out of the loop, I was just about going vertical up, and everything stopped.
Somebody have tac view, they can check and see what happened.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I re-enabled TACD on the server too, so the server should have everything. But no, that was quite enjoyable. You know, unfortunately, it's a long warm up to get going. I can change that. I just thought it would be cool to see all the bombers take off and warm up and give us time to get situated. But we can definitely have the bombers, you know, coming overhead and meet them in flight. That'll save quite a bit of time.
I mean, honestly, it's good formation practice, fly all the way out.
Yeah,
The bombers taking off didn't really add in a whole lot of time. That's a minute or two.
Yeah, it was about 10 minutes. They really, and to be honest with you, I started up as soon as the last bomber took off, and then by the time it was time to go, my engine was warmed up, so it wasn't that bad. I think it's a good, you know, casual and not just wham bam, jump in and gotta go.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Even though I might
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, even though I might have the bombers take off from a different field, because you can only have two. There's only enough spots on that field to have 2 flights of bombers, and then the next big field also can only carry 2.
Yeah, historically they
bigger.
would all just take off from all different fields at the same time, and feet up in the air.
Yep. Which that takes a little bit of extra time for me to time it, but I'll do it again. I know how to do it now, so I kind of have a pattern and a rhythm for it, so it seems to work. So what I was thinking of was just having, well, obviously the first missions would be escorts, fighter sweeps, have the bombers come in, because I don't know how many bombers, based on the fields we have, we can get in the air. If we do, we can probably have 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 different bomber flights, assuming each one only has 2 boxes. And then have them, you know, soften the fields, or we can either have them bomb the beachfront, bomb the fields, or I can leave that to you, Snap, if you want to work on that, and I can kind of show you how I timed it.
Yeah, that's doable.
Or hell,
For the campaign, I want to make basically, you know, the battle as it was, use it all over the place on the ground and whatnot.
yeah. Okay, well then I'll go ahead and work on some filler missions if you want to work on a campaign.
Yeah, it'll take a little while for me to get it going, so filler missions will be great.
One of the things I did to get a lot of bombers was just air start a bunch, because they typically would have started from, you know.
Exactly. I have no problem air starting a bunch. And then I don't have any constraints.
There's still a timing element there, obviously, but you can be much more loosey-goosey.
Oh yeah, because you don't have to get them to the altitude. I mean, you think about it, you only have, you know, 60 miles to get them to altitude. So I'd do 60 miles to take off, form the box, get the box into the formation, and climb. Because the planes won't climb when they're...
The fighters would generally take off from their own airfield anyway. They would just have a waypoint that they would have to meet the bombers at a certain time. So long as we know what that is.
We just had to be, like in our case, we just had to be over forward at 825.
I just checked tac view, and it was a Dora got me. Came in behind us.
It was a what?
Going around. It was a Dora got me as we were doing that first loop, as we were going back up. He
snuck in behind you?
Yeah.
I wonder if that was the trailer that I originally couldn't get to.
It's really hard to see because it happened just after 4 bombers got shot down, so suddenly there's just 1,000 parachutes in the sky.
I wonder if he hit a bomber and that bomber hit other bombers.
No, he was saddled in behind him, just straight raking him all along behind all of them. And he was just out of my range, dude.
Yeah, I got lured in by the tail end guy. We blew through the mission and was going to the tail end. And then did he just go really high? I think he was just really high and never dove in because we couldn't catch him. And then we started to loop over. He just blew past us, and then we turned around and we went back into the furball. Was that your reflection too, Roach?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
we basically we committed to the trailer, and at some point he seemed to squeak away.
So as we approached them, the first guy goes low, like dives down, and as he gets to basically where you two are, he went low, and me and Snap went after him. The next three, two of them go high, and one of them goes low. You two seem to follow the two that went high. Oh no, you even went for someone later than that. The one that went low, he's the one that came from behind me. And you two went up with the high guys, basically.
I'm leveling off here.
So, Snap, what was the German doctrine? Was it to blow past the fighters and go to the bombers, or was it to mix it up with the fighters?
Depends on the pilots. It depends on if they wanted air kills or to do their job. And it was, you never knew because they were all hot shots. So. If they were doing the job, they would. If the flights were big enough, they would just ignore the bomber flights that were protected and hit the unprotected ones. If there were fighters around, then they would obviously have to defend themselves first, and then hopefully get the bombers when they can.
But the doctrine was probably to focus on the bombers, right?
Yeah, they were supposed to focus on the bombers when they could, but that didn't always happen.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the way I had the bombers block up so close, they couldn't defend themselves very well.
There's emotions take one of their buddies got shot down, then they want revenge, and they all switch from the bombers to fighters. And there's all kinds of elements that would change it.
Yeah, I guess one side of that is doctrine, the other side is discipline. But that, performance-wise, no one had any problem with performance, right? So we can go bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Would you rather one big bomber formation or have multiples and you can take your pick of where you want to go?
I'd rather have like multiples of maybe that size or maybe one flight bigger.
Yeah.
It just kind of fills the map. You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay.
I mean, we could probably have a lot
If you
more
could
that
have
are
stuff
farther
coming
away.
and going, and
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do. I was thinking, from a strategic perspective, they would probably bomb the airfields first. If they were, if the plan was invasion, I would assume they would bomb the airfields first and any other high-value targets.
I found a website, and once we land, I'll send it to you, Buzz, and it's basically got a breakdown of the sorties from the 8th Air Force. It shows
Okay.
what the flights were, what they went after, etc.
But I'm going to focus more just on, quote, gameplay and training for us, experience. If you want to focus on the historically accurate, obviously I like to make my stuff as accurate as practical, but my goals are going to be different from yours.
Well, I'm
Just do that.
just going to send you that so you can see what their target
No,
priorities
that's
were and stuff for reference, for knowledge.
Yeah, that'll be great. I just don't want to, quote, do your job, so to speak, for you and take any thunder away. I think you might like making missions that are historically accurate. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
can't imagine what it would be like flying this airplane as a low-time pilot across the channel in shit weather.
Yeah,
It just
several
seems
times a day.
terrifying.
Several times a day.
that was the other thing is they didn't bomb through cloud cover. They didn't have the ability to bomb sites.
But from my understanding, sometimes they did.
But it was a guesswork. It was like, okay, our math says we're this far away. Let's just open the doors and drop, right?
Exactly. Same with the night bombing. From my understanding, they just let a bunch of bombs go, and sometimes it hit the military target, and sometimes it hit schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, our bombing of France and Germany both were pretty brutal.
Nowadays,
a lot of people don't. The school doesn't teach them that part. Both sides were pretty brutal, honestly. The Nazis were worse with concentration camps, etc. But both sides had war crimes and stuff like that.
Well, it's all about perspective. I mean, like, nowadays, it would be a war crime. Back then, that was the best they could do.
Yeah. Good old Bomber Harris.
And history is written by the victor. We're going to start our descent here.
But
Probably late.
You know which air bases are? I don't.
Yeah, it should be.
if you're coming straight in, it'll be the one furthest back on the left, I think.
I don't know which one we started at.
Funtington. Okay, it's this one off to the left, those fingers
I
of
should have
water.
had them pop flares when you got in the area.
The interesting thing from the TAC view, that first Dora into the formation killed 4 bombers, and then the other 4 survived the whole mission.
Yeah, that's what I was talking. That's what I was talking about. He settled in behind him and just let him have it.
Well, that's what I was saying. They were carrying rockets, which were used for anti-bombers.
But all the rockets missed. They fired the salvos of rockets. That guy fired his salvos of rockets way early, before he went past you guys.
It's just those cannons.
It's just cannons. It's really frustrating because as we round on them, we'd already killed the 4 bombers, and I got a load of hits on him, and then I got killed.
Yeah, I was so close.
And the
I
funny
was
thing is-
mid-firing.
The funny thing is, the AI duked it out. They never even got close to the bombers. They might have taken out 1, maybe 2 bombers. So that's so funny that they managed to get lucky we were there.
So did the bombers land already, or did they get shot down on the way out?
You guys more than
Sorry?
likely that.
Did the bombers get shot down on the way out, or did they land?
I assure you they didn't land already. It takes forever for them to come down.
They probably
I think
got shot
we
down on
might
the
be
way out.
overtaking them right about now. I was watching them.
Yeah, they were up when I left the server. They were still on the way back across the channel.
So if you guys would like, I put together another World War II mission for Thursday. Tell me what you'd like. Something simple, so I have time to do it. Even if it's just
Oh, they're right in front of us.
So the Dora fired his rockets at 4.7 kilometers.
That's stupid.
Yeah, he knew we were behind him, I guess. So, I don't know.
No, they did that even when they were flying by themselves. They fired them way early.
And that was head on, so like we were still behind the bombers then. We were further away than the bombers at that point.
Okay, I see the bombers and the escort.
I don't like to get in before they muck up this airfield.
Yeah, it takes
Like we'll be in behind them though.
What they're going to do is when they're going to hit a waypoint, they're going to start a descent, they're going to break away from there by about 15 or 20 degrees and slow down. So you should have a chance to squeak in if you guys do it.
Right now they're going east to west, north of the airfield, circling around.
And we're still way high. I'm doing a circling approach.
If they're already circling the field, they'll be sending them in to land. They're probably waiting for the escort to land.
I think we can get in under them. I'm just gonna steepen up this dive and then come around for the initial.
Yeah, we can do a break and lose our speed.
Yep.
There's also no wind. You can take the diagonal. Probably cut them off.
I need the runway.
No, the diagonal's longer.
Oh, that's the one I'm going for.
You want me to put something else together for Thirst?
I'll fly it.
Yeah, sounds
What,
good.
what would you like me to do?
Maybe just like a hunting mission. The first day,
Like combat air patrol?
Yeah, well, like maybe ground hunting. The first day of D-Day, most of the fighters spent time hitting the German reinforcements as they were arriving. You know, because they were also scattered around, and so eventually it forced the Germans to only move at night. So we could do like a ground hunting type mission, put a bunch of convoys and whatnot heading toward the beach from maybe 20 miles out, something like that. We can just go hunt them. Maybe a random air, maybe a random plane here and there, but not many.
And we should push to Channel A.
Too. And just like scatter stuff around. You don't have to be accurate. Just put some blues on the beach and some reds on the beach, and then have more reds coming in from reserve. That we want to hit.
I can do that.
Because we're going to need to figure out how to differentiate the good guys from bad guys on the ground when they're fighting.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That snafu sucks.
Yeah.
And one's in the break.
Two's in the break.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got that too.
That was me. Hit the pause instead of print screen.
Just to fuck with them.
I was trying to take a picture because there's a B-17 coming underneath them as they were in the break.
I see him.
If you guys time this right, you're going to he'll land, and then you guys will land, and then the next bomber will land.
I'm surprised he didn't go for the
Time it
long
wrong.
one.
You'll all land on top of each other.
There's a bug. I think Roach pointed it out. There's a bug in the way the AI. They will only take the first runway on the field that's listed. It just so happens on these fields, the first runway listed is the short one. 'Cause I tried to get them the long one by changing the wind, and they wouldn't do it. Because that short one also has a hill, and they take off, of course, towards the hill. And the other bomber, of course, is too high, so he's gonna make a right circling turn. You guys have plenty of room. You have at least a good 3 minutes to get down on the ground before he's even close. I saw that. I think I always land the must too fast.
Yep, had too much heat. And I still had like plenty of elevator authority, plenty of nose. Like I had room to bring the nose up. I just didn't.
Yeah. You didn't settle like 70 knots. So just to give you an idea how much extra speed we carry. think until we get until the AI gets smarter, we're going to have the bombers at a separate field, or just have them fly on from off the map and fly off the map.
Judging by like watching the TAC view, they definitely need to be in a wider formation.
Yeah, like so I had to put them tight so they would hit the target, because they wouldn't hit the target. You know, if I put them in a trail, I would have a 2,000 foot long spread of bombs right down the middle between the buildings. So I kind of had to stack them side by side. I mean, yeah, they were just pretty bad. Now, that would be cool, like I said, if I had them take out airfields. I mean, this guy's like on a 10-mile film.
They're probably busy changing pants after that. Need new underwear after all that.
Nope, he's
There's
on
probably a
3
dead crew member 3 on board.
He's on a 3-mile final.
Being in those bombers has actually got to be the most terrifying job.
Oh yeah.
Oh, DCS, the server just crashed.
Really?
Yep. I clicked on one of the bombers to see what his airspeed was, and it crashed.
Yep. Snap's frozen over there.
Yeah, you are too.